Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. It's Nurse Richard, the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me. It's a quick little episode for you today. A couple of reasons. I'm really busy in clinic. It's absolutely chock-a-block. It's the Easter holidays, so I tend to get a lot of children in the clinic. So I don't have much time for videos, but I will try my best to keep up the every 2 days. And I've just got back from holiday as well, from 4 or 5 days away, so I've got a lot to catch up on. There's just 2 ears in this. Now, this fella came to see me because he was experiencing a couple of problems. Obviously hearing loss. He couldn't hear much because of all this debris that he's got in his ear. But mostly it was because of tinnitus. Now, he had been seen before by some audiologists who prescribed him some hearing aids in an attempt to help with the tinnitus. It sometimes can. But I don't think he'd ever actually had his ears cleared. Because I don't think they actually looked inside the ear, they just did a test, with the headphones over the ear in the booth and what have you, but I'm not sure if he didn't say he did anyway. He didn't say his ears got looked in, because there's 1,000,001 causes for tinnitus. I'm no expert in tinnitus, but I know a little bit about it, obviously. And what had happened is it was actually the earwax itself. Well, there's quite a lot of skin in this that was causing the tinnitus because it was sat down on his eardrum. And he'd had it for absolutely donkey's years, at least 10 years plus. And it wasn't this one, it was the other one that was causing him more trouble. Yeah, you can see there is a bit left on the eardrum there, which we'll go down and get. A little bit of scarring on the eardrum there, that might be significant into the causes of his tinnitus. But the majority of causes, age-related hearing loss, stress, anxiety, depression can cause it. I believe it can be brought about in menopause as well, maybe thought to do with hormones. And also, obviously, loud noise can cause it. See a lot of ex-servicemen who, especially older ones, who necessarily didn't get any ear defenders when they were shooting or on the firing range or in conflict. So I do see a lot of ex-servicemen who unfortunately suffer with it. For those reasons. Thankfully, health and safety law is a bit more advanced now, so we know to give people ear defenders when they're doing things like that. It can't always be helped in war sometimes. But yeah, we do see a lot of them. As for cures of it, it's a difficult one. I do know there's a lot of fake claims about cures for tinnitus out there. Because I just did a little bit of reading just before I did this video, and it seems there's a lot out there about some alternative therapies as potential cures for tinnitus. And I saw a lot that were advertising CBD gummies. So I had a quick look into any evidence on this. It turns out I don't think there's any, to be honest, at all. So I wouldn't, if that's you and you're suffering unfortunately from tinnitus, I wouldn't bother looking into that. Go to some official sources. The ones I had a quick read up on was Tinnitus UK, very good website, full of tips there. But yeah, some things that can help. Hearing aids can help if it's caused by age-related hearing loss, and also I know quite a lot of people who've tried cognitive behavioural therapy, kind of like retraining the brain, because the noise doesn't exist. There's only you that can hear it. But it can be extremely debilitating for a lot of people. And yeah, I do find that CBT, that's CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, not CBD, it can be quite effective. I mean, most people kind of learn to live with it, even though they probably shouldn't, because there are some strategies that you can help. I find distraction is basically one of the better ways. If you give your brain something else to think about, it doesn't necessarily focus on or create those noises. So I know a lot of people who sleep with the TV on or with the radio on or some gentle music. I believe there are quite a lot of like YouTube videos out there. It was this bit there, by the way, that was causing it. As soon as I lifted this bit off his drum, he said it just stopped straight away. Yeah, he got quite emotional about it. It was quite surprised. I'm disappointed in everybody who's seen before who didn't think to try this or even to look. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, distraction. There's quite a few videos out there on YouTube, like 24 or 12-hour videos of just pleasant noises, be it jungle or beaches or just calming calming music, and I know a lot of people who've put them on overnight, and they do find that that it's quite beneficial. But yeah, if you are struggling with it, feel free to go and speak to your practitioner. It should always be looked into medically as well, because there can be causes of it that possibly can be reversed. You know, there's some issues in the middle ear, and some other diseases, Meniere's disease can cause it as well, because you should always speak to your doctor about it. Especially if it comes on suddenly as well, and especially if it's in one ear as well, you should always get it investigated. So just had a little bit of a battle with that little bit down there, but like I said, as soon as I pulled this out, it was just instant. It just stopped, which was quite remarkable. It's nice to make a difference. Yeah, it was a bigger chunk than I thought that as well. That eardrum looks pretty good.
There you go.
So I hope you enjoyed that quick one there. But for now, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.